make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctored it. Rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one, and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning.
We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Yeah, he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the Eagles who got the win on the road, so now they look to finish off the sweep here in Philly. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Here's Hurts to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away. But you look at this defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league. 17th in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Go Silver, ready?
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Eagles at 14-2 heading into this final week. And they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
And that is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Great.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Trimmer. 73. Hey, Silver. Hey, easy, 63, bad.
Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
63. Great. Set. Hey, let's go. King, field.
Barkley. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with career touchdown number 60. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
We're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go! 70 Lions. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Now Daniels. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense.
This unit, they struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific last week in a victory over Buffalo.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Ready? Liking 18.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up the new set of downs.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Great.
He'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Eagles send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
18. Come on. Set. 19. Crackle. 7 Pirates. Trap 60. Trap 60.
To throw is Daniels.
Escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him. The mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just a third quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth, when the balls are right.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Isaiah Pacheco with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
Back to throw here. His throw incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Washington on 3rd down.
They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Well, it's caught on the right side of Smith. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 37-yard line.
180. Hey, 73, 70.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
This will be caught by Brown. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Commanders' 32-yard line.
The pitch goes to Barkley. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
Hey, Silver. No.
Throwing on second and long. Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw here. Out of the gun. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I looked and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
7 Pirates.
Throwing now is Daniels. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Ready.
They'll run for it with Pacheco. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
No touch.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1 yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. The 20. 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 43 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on fourth down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready? Crack on 80. Go.
To the air goes Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup, but it's good for a Washington first down.
Come on, grab 60, 70, Simple Wolf. 18, Rattler.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, out and back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 ring, Buffalo 18.
And McLaurin, the motion man right.
Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
19 right. Let's go. Panther 6, cut 19. Warriors 17.
The slot man in motion right. Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. And McLaurin, the motion man right. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Daniels. That is into the end zone for Washington. Touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. That is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Commanders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Commanders' first down.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Nolan Smith showing some burst there to catch him behind the line.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Here we go, set. 19, 70, Timberwolves.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Second and 11 now.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the Eagles' 30-yard line.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Nolan Smith able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
19-18. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw. Daniels. Flush to his right. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Ready? 70 Timber. Go.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Ready?
And it's caught. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Brings up third and inches.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down. They hand off to their big tight end. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Throwing is Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That gain on third down, good for 28. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Running left, it's Barkley. To about the 35, second down. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Barkley. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll try the right side here. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Great. Set. Anyway,
On the run, it's Smith. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Silver.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Great. Set. Anyway,
Saquon Barkley running right. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 58 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. A run on 1st down with Shipley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Will Shipley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Commanders 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go now.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Slot man moves right. Now Daniels. Able to slither by. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Washington first down.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And now they'll shift things around. They go play action. Daniels winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now inside the 25. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And that pick-6, that was the first turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame, CD.
And what's even better is when they finally forced one, they kept the effort up and were able to return it for a score. They could hear their defensive coaches saying to them, hey, getting the interception's great. Can you do more with it? Turn it into a big play. And they did exactly that.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Brown now to return it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Dragon 60.
To throw is Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
18 on the play. And the Commanders first down.
He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
70.
Second down and inches. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Come.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Play action, now it's Daniels. Rolling to his right. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they have their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. He's got a full head of steam. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Nice little juke. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters, and this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th, but a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Man, this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
To another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. Daniels looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Andrew McCulba. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver, but he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him, picks up 3 on that carry.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Great. 180, 180.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards.
Taken down by Quan Martin.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see about me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's who's who, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too, and it goes like. Yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me dead cause they said that I'm killing it. Started out with drugs and hunting season. Now I got my metal up like a kid again. Wasn't trying to make it, then I went and made it. Then I made a song about and they played it. Dang, it's been a good run for a lucky redneck. But I still got a box to check, cause everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama
NBA, block them out of the phone. I'm breaking hearts and I put them in chrome. Swiping, no swiping. These be stealing my tones, stealing the trust like the that I'm on. I might go fence and skeleton bone. You know what like me get cold. Icing out everything I own. Kick from the bottom to bottom. I brought my twin with me just like feeling Leo. These are watch me on replay, just like it's a real. You know I stay real. I could feel. I might go yellow or black on Margiela. I cut through the paper, I'm killing the bill.